The Freewill Defence maintains that this world is the perfect environment for providing us with the freedom to make real choices. Choices which inevitably produce both good and evil outcomes. A God who intervened to prevent us from doing evil would compromise this freedom, and thereby prevent us from ever developing any real virtues. For if God designed us to always do good, we'd never be genuinely free.
The less God allows men to bring about large-scale horrors, the less the freedom and responsibility he gives them. We're asking that God should make a toy world. A world where things matter but not very much, where we can choose and our choices can make only a small difference, while the really big choices remain God's. If this were so, God would be like an overprotective parent who won't let his child out of his sight for a moment, not allowing the child the choice of doing real harm.
Some philosophers disagree with the free will defence and argue instead that God could have created us free, yet free to always choose good.
If there is no logical impossibility in a person's freely choosing the good on one or on several occasions, there can't be a logical impossibility in them freely choosing the good on every occasion. God wasn't faced with a choice between making innocent automatons and making beings who, in acting freely, would sometimes go wrong. There was open to him the obviously better possibility of making beings who would act freely, but always go right.
Other philosophers, however, disagree and reassert a basic principle of the free will defence, that if God designed us always to do good, we wouldn't be free.
God can't cause free creatures to only do what's good, for if he does, they aren't significantly free because they don't do what is good freely. To make creatures capable of moral good, God must create creatures capable of moral evil. He can't give them the freedom to perform evil and at the same time prevent them from doing so. The fact that free creatures sometimes go wrong counts neither against God's omnipotence nor against his goodness. For he could have forestalled the occurrence of moral evil only by removing the possibility of moral good.